2011, she emailed him a link to a blog that she was writing, where she would post about him and their quote-unquote love multiple times per day.
Oh,
she followed him over to a new...
She just Wattpad him, basically. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh, y'all have to be more careful on the internet. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you didn't already know, act like you know, because it's that Azzo. So let's hop right into this video. So today I want to switch it up just a little bit, and I want to react to some creepy emails with disturbing backstories. So before we hop into the video though, don't forget to subscribe, and without further ado, let's just hop right into this video.
If you ever check your spam folder in your email, there's a chance at one point you received an email with one of your passwords in the title, and inside the email would be threats of leaking your information, or worse, unless you paid a certain ransom, usually in Bitcoin. This usually happens when a hacker, or even often a regular user, will likely find this info by merely searching any of the numerous data breach databases available on criminal forums. In March of 2019, a 25-year-old man named Joe Albanese received a similar email to what was just described.
Okay.
It was titled his password that he used for every account that he had. This was obviously a cause for alarm, so he opened it immediately to read the contents of the email.
You should never open them.
This is what it said.
Delete
Hey Joe,
it.
all you really need to know is that I know your password and other personal information.
I don't give a damn.
I won't come after you, I won't harm you. As long as you send me a small amount of money, $5,000 in the form of Bitcoin.
Absolutely
We're going to refer to it as a donation for a good cause, not as any kind of blackmail. My Bitcoin address is... If you don't send me the money, bad things may happen. Don't even bother going to the police. This email is untraceable.
Okay.
Joe did some research and learned that these kinds of threatening emails are common scams, and usually nothing will come of them. Still, Joe replied to the email asking, what other personal information of mine do you currently possess? I'd love to know.
Why are
He
you
sent this as a
responding?
sort of challenge to the email, not even really expecting a response or for it to even go through. But it did, and he promptly received a response back saying, I know your home address is F. If you go to the police, I will know about it and you will be sorry. This is when worry would really set in with just about anyone, as having a password leaked in a data breach is one thing, but some unknown person having your home address threatening you with it is completely next level. Joe didn't reply to the email for several days, but he also didn't go to the police. He decided to wait it out and see what would happen next, and after 3 days, there was a follow-up email saying, I'm still waiting for the payment. I won't wait much longer.
Nah.
Joe replied this time, saying, I'm not paying you $5,000. If you want to come to my house, you'll get a face full of lead.
Period.
This was a complete bluff.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually own a gun.
Period.
The hacker likely knew that, because that same night, Joe received a follow-up email containing a picture of his house. It was the side of his parents' house and zoomed in on his bedroom window upstairs.
Come inside.
He didn't want to tell his parents in fear of worrying them. But now that his gun bluff didn't work, he knew he may have to get them or the police involved.
He didn't have one on him.
He responded one more time saying, I don't have $5,000. I'm broke paying off student loans. The house you sent a picture of is my parents' house. They did nothing wrong.
Why would you confirm?
If you need to do this, please do it to someone else. I don't have the money to send you even if I wanted to.
Why are you confirming this shit?
But within an hour, the sound of glass shattering from downstairs traveled throughout the house. And everyone, including his parents, heard it. There was one of their decorative bricks from the front of the house, laying in the dining room among thousands of tiny shards of glass from the broken window. Joe tried to explain the situation as quickly as he could, and while he and his dad took a quick look outside for anyone who could be out there, his mother called the police. Joe showed the police officers the emails and everything, which were forwarded to the police department. A police officer stayed parked outside the Albanese house for a couple hours that night. Joe blocked the email address from sending any further emails, and as far as he knew, he was never contacted again. The police had a hard time tracing back the original source of the email, as it was sent from an untraceable device, likely an iPod Touch or similar device.
I don't know, that last one was...
At some point, everyone imagines being famous in their lives. A lot of people create this image in their head that being in the public eye creates for nothing but a fairy tale life. But that's far from the truth. Being under the spotlight in any capacity comes with a lot of drawbacks, one of which being stalkers and overly obsessed fans. One extreme case of this, an ex-radio host and DJ who was centered in Los Angeles, had a long, seemingly never-ending chain of emails from an obsessed fan. It started around 2000, seemingly never-ending chain of emails from an obsessed fan. It started around 2005 or 2006 when the DJ started noticing a regular listener, someone who listened to the show every day and would call in on the request line from time to time. At one point, the listener won a prize from the show, And in order to deliver the prize, the DJ requested her email, and that's where things began. In order to be polite and cordial with the girl, he would answer all of her emails, and when Facebook started to become popular, he added her back where she commonly liked and commented on his posts. This went on for a while, until one day the fan professed her love for him. The DJ rejected this advance in the most polite way he could. She seemingly accepted the rejection, and the DJ thought it would be the end of it. But it wasn't. In 2011, she emailed him a link to a blog that she was writing, where she would post about him and their quote-unquote love multiple times per day.
Oh!
She followed him over to a new...
She just Wattpad him, basically. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. Y'all have to be more careful on the internet. Knowing how to put boundaries on, like, a certain interaction, especially if, like, you're a public figure. The first email story, you need to be more careful. Don't answer those emails. Delete them. It's just like you never saw them in the first place. And if things progress, you get the police on the first day. You don't let 3-4 days, you don't let people, you know, have the opportunity to call your bluff.
Radio station and was religiously listening to his shows, assigning meaning to the musical playlist. For example, the song Marry Me by Train was popular at the time. And whenever that song would play on his show, she would blog about it actually being a marriage proposal from the DJ.
Oh!
She began saving all his photos from his social media and photos of other women in
she
his
one
life,
of them.
like friends and girlfriends, and posting them to her blog with extremely hateful words. She'd make posts raging about him being a man whore, followed by another post not even 10 minutes later in a completely different tone, apologetic and soft, implying she may have bipolar tendencies. The DJ did his best to ignore it, even though by this point he was extremely creeped out. But as she again began emailing him, he tried more forcefully this time to get her to stop, but she wouldn't stop. The DJ started sending DMCA requests to her blog host from the photos of his that she had posted. The repeated violations got her blog shut down, but then she started emailing him instead of posting blogs.
Don't answer
She made a
them.
filter folder so he never would have to see them aside from occasionally peeking at the insanity in the folder from time to time, just out of curiosity. Years went by and he hadn't answered any of her emails after 2 of them when he very adamantly told her to stop all communications and leave him alone. This continued for years, and in total she has sent him over 4,000 emails, all of which he's archived.
4,000?
This is a picture of just a select few of them. The more recent emails have gotten very dark and violent in tone.
Hold on. She said, chicken shit, free to go, and last, part 2. Yes, there is more. Get ready for your, well, Mr. Small Town. Why do you keep asking from a distance? Okay, you're doing a great job. You are not the same. I don't want to start trouble. I don't want to get frustrated. Please say what you want. I'm tired of my head hurts.
In one of the most recent ones, she was threatening to find and hurt the DJ and happily go to jail for it. In another one, she listed the specific neighborhood in which he lived, which he worries she may have his address if she already knew what town he lives in.
Right.
In an effort to stem the flow of information, he deleted all of his social media accounts a while back. But she would still email him pictures he appeared in from his friends who had public profiles, as well as radio station photos that he appeared in. Most disturbingly, she sent the DJ photos of a shrine she had made of him in framed photos of his social media that she had posted up on the walls, desks, etc. Being a DJ, his appearance schedule must remain public, so she could technically find him working at nightclubs anytime she wants to, and understandably, he's freaked out and worried about his safety. After calling multiple attorneys, none seemed very interested in helping him with this matter.
That's messed up.
Due to his fear of facing the girl in real life or even being in the same room as her, he never went through with filing a restraining order. He also worried that on the off chance she didn't have his home address, the legal process would reveal it to her. To my knowledge, there was never any follow-up with this, and it's not known if the harassment continued or what route the DJ pursued, if any. It's one of those extreme cases of how a fan's obsession could have a very negative effect on someone's well-being and mental health.
I am gonna leave this last email for my next video. Let me know what you guys thought about these 2 emails. Honestly, they are quite disturbing, especially if people are like stalking you and then they get information on you and, you know, have unsolicited access to you. It could be very terrifying. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this video down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!